Hello, my name is Shevi Arnold, and this is The House of Funny, the guide to finding humor in everything. Episode 2. What's so funny? The House of Funny formula for creating humor is summed up by the 3 S's formula. Setup plus surprise plus sense equals humor. The first S, setup, is what sets up your joke. It's what your joke is about, and it can be pretty much anything. The only question is, what do you want to find the humor in? For example, if you're trying to use humor to make a sale or liven up a presentation, you might want to find the humor in your company, your product, your job, or the topic you're presenting. Any of those could be your setup. Or if you're mad at your mother because she keeps asking you why you're not married yet, marriage, the dating scene, or your relationship with your mother could be your setup, in which case it might be a setup about getting set up. If you're trying to make a connection with someone at a party or a conference by breaking the ice with a joke, the party or conference itself, the food, the entertainment or speeches, or the act of mingling could all be setups. If you're writing a novel, the setup can be your characters, their relationships, and what happens to your characters. A setup can be complex or as simple as why did the chicken cross the road? It can be as real as a job interview or as fantastic as a genie granting wishes to someone stuck on a desert island. There's no end to the number of setups you can use. There's one more thing you should know about setups, and it's that a setup can be spoken, but it can also be understood. For example, when I was an editorial cartoonist, the setup was the news of the day. A lot of that went unspoken because I could assume the newspaper's readers would know what the cartoon was about. The information was, after all, right there in the paper next to my cartoon. But if my readers didn't know the news or were therefore unfamiliar with the setup, the joke would fly over their heads. That's what an inside joke is. It's a joke that can only be understood by those who know the unspoken setup. But that doesn't mean all jokes need to have their setups explained. Inside jokes are great for bonding. You have a special connection with someone who laughs at your inside joke. You get each other. Plus, brevity is the soul of wit. So you don't want to waste time explaining your joke if you don't have to. If you use a setup that's unique to you or your situation, the humor that will come out of it will be unique to you too. And that's what being truly funny is really about. It's not about memorizing cheesy pickup lines or jokes from a joke book. It's about seeing everything in your life in a way that only you can, your own unique House of Funny way. So ask yourself, what setups do you see in your work or your life? What do you want to find the humor in? And what can humor do for you? Once you've chosen your setup, the next thing to do is look at it from a fresh perspective. This is the second of the 3 S's formula that makes up the House of Funny. Surprise! Which we'll be looking at in the next video. See you then!